I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right then. Um, Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm tired. Just got from work. So, uh, I want to remind someone links and timestamps matter. I'll leave it at that. Um, and archivist matters too. Okay. So anyway, there's a lot to be said and what's going on the last this last week. I mean this past week, I should say. The the Fairbanks murder suicide, right? Um, that really troubles me, and a part of me believe that he was railroaded. Now I'm not. Now I will nobody sit there and talk about I'm making excuses for what he did. That's not the point I'm talking about. Uh, what I'm talking about is what was you know what happened when he was lieutenant governor at the time, and when he ran for governor. um I don't know what to say. um And they're going to use this, right, as a way to go after black men. Okay. Um, then, you know, then we're gonna talk about then is how this narrative um I'm just saying it's troubling. Okay. You got children being affected by this, they have to be witnesses. Um uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Got that downloaded. Anyway, where was I at? Um I feel like with this, with the Fairbanks situation, murder, self deletion, and the Ashley Renee girl who was a swirler, not swirler, well, divester rather, who got murked by seemingly got murked. Is it just me, or is that the media um is trying to spin a narrative? Because these are two stories going on, right? A black woman who got with a white man, got uh who faced her untimely demise, a woman that nobody else knows, right? But she's out there in the news cycle. Then you got the lieutenant governor, the former lieutenant governor of Virginia, who could have been the next vice president of the United States if that scandal did not happen in 2020, or was it 2000? I forgot what year it was. And that goes off the heels of black man, black woman, black men's out of control. And I'm seeing white conservatives calling it DEI. This is what you get for electing somebody on DEI now. I just I'm looking at, and it's the same thing, like, and shout out to Super Sly, because during the whole Cesar Chavez thing, right? This when those of us who are in the Southwest, like Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California, we celebrate. Well, those in the Hispanic community rather, but since I'm in South Texas, I see it all the time. People celebrate Cesar Chavez's birthday and shit, right? But when Hora, when what's her name, Doris Horta is Horta, um, put out there that she got SA'd by Cesar Chavez in the 1960s, and I'm sitting there like, and Sly was saying this, and Sly said the same thing I was thinking. Why all of a sudden y'all going after? And I'm sitting there like, and I'm looking at a pattern now with the Fairbanks story. And let me sit there and say this. Now, even though I mentioned these things here, these three events, I want you to understand I'm not disputing what happened. Okay, I'm not disputing. I'm not trying to be no fake ass conspiracy theorist, right? That's not really what I was talking about. I'm talking about the narrative. Once something hits the news cycle, the people who are in the newsroom like to spin the story to generate um, controversy rather than establishing a fact. Yes, a girl, instead of saying, okay, a girl went to Africa, she got deleted by a suspect, uh, by a man that she got engaged with. That's what it should have stopped right there. But then they start adding on the swirler thing, and and she was this, she was that. Then come, the Lieutenant Governor Fairfax. Okay, uh, the former Lieutenant Governor shot and killed his wife and himself. That should be the end of the storyline. Let's go back and you know let's go back to you, Fred. That should have stopped. But then they start needling narratives. Then I'm watching the ABC news, a local ABC. I think I forgot what it is. Then they start talking about black men this, black men that. I said, well, I'll be damned. Black women against the black man. I said, well, I'll be damned. Same with like the Cesar Chavez thing. And and now I'm coming to the conclusion. I said this too. Is they try to create a narrative that will distract people from what is going on. Again, I'm not disputing these tragedies, because the tragedies is real. It happened, and condolences to everybody who's involved. But I'm looking beyond that, because I'm looking at how people are using news story to spin a narrative, and just like the Eric Swalwell, right? Y'all know Eric Swalwell was a dirt bag when he was a congressman back into during the Obama years. Y'all know that Eric Swalwell was dating a Chinese spy. Y'all know he was a world class fuck up. The guy got on a debate stage running for president 2020 and farted. Yes, he passed gas during a presidential debate. So now, though, because California is about to turn red, and when the last, for the first time in the last 30 years, there's a chance of now though y'all brought out these women who accuse Eric Swalwell of doing these nasty deeds, these diabolical acts. Y'all should have got his ass out there before he ran for governor. You should have got him when he was still in Congress and he was doing all that bullshit. See, the narratives, y'all, again, I'm not disputing Eric Swalwell's crimes. That's nothing to dispute. What is dispute is y'all waited that long to get him. Then y'all use it as a way to say, well, I'm gonna use this to create a narrative about Fill in the blank. You know, I really hate how journalism uh, how journalism is. Instead of just establishing facts, they just spin it so they can preach on a certain topic. I got you what? We good, fam. We got it. Go back and complain about ICE. That's really what is the point. We can't complain about ICE now. You know, we're spending $1 trillion on the Strait of Hormuz. Hormuz word, you know, the Purge and Gulf. Fuck it, I'll say the Purge and Gulf. We're wasting $1 trillion to reopen and close the Strait of Hormuz. But at the same time, that's supposed to be Iranian oil, supposed to be sold on the open market. But wait a minute. I thought, though, you're supposed to put sanctions to prevent the Iranians to get the funds to make a nuclear device. What make that make sense? Do you want to close or do you want to open? Makes no sense. You know? What is Rose C talking about? I got you, Kills. James Kills is blocked on this channel. What you talk? You know, he blocked. I only talk to people who know how to who know how to talk. Okay. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. Who know what they're talking about. I got time for the you know the chit and circuit bullshit. But anyway, where was I at? Well, I don't see him. I don't see his ass. Because I don't see him on the. I don't see him scrolling up on the side. So anyway, keep it moving. But yeah, I was gonna say something, and I hope people actually saw. Saw. Hope people actually understood what I said the other day. I hope people actually understood what I said the other day. Listen, you can't get mad. You can't sit there and get mad at Jay Prince when y'all created him. When y'all mommied him, y'all mammy for him and shit. Some of y'all over here mad. Why should you be mad for? The only person you should be mad at is yourself. You see, real men. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna be an arrogant ass nigga. I'm gonna be arrogant as fuck on this one. Real men of substance is not going to promote somebody that will destroy their image. Do you understand? You got people around here who don't want to fuck with somebody that will bring down their image. Now, it's already bad enough, right? It's already bad enough that you are a black man. You're going to be judged on the premise, on a certain premise, a stereotype. So why entertain a person who would in turn make a fool out of himself for coins? But y'all mad. Don't get mad at him. Don't get mad at anybody who called it out months ago, years ago. No, get mad. If you want to get mad at that person who's in the mirror. Because y'all thought it was cute. Y'all thought it was cute to sit there and have that nigga do X, Y, and Z without checking his ass. And about that girl that was on that sitting right by him, I'm sitting there like, nigga, like this girl is old enough to be my daughter. And Jay Prince and I are about the same age. And I'm sitting there like, really? Y'all, you saying all this bullshit to a girl that's old enough to be one of your daughters? I just uh and now y'all upset. Y'all up in arms. For what? But I thought it was entertainment. Okay. Well, no. This is what happens when y'all promote a Delta November. This is what y'all produce. Y'all think is about entertainment. Not everything should be entertained. Not everything should be promoted. Now when he gets a TV show, and yeah, he will. He will. I mean, everybody can see it at some point. He's getting a TV show, getting a reality TV show, or somewhere on Netflix or something. That I don't want nobody sit there and say, well, it's a stereotype. He pushed back. He pushed black people back, you know, 45, 50 years with his rhetoric. I mean, I told y'all what's going on. Oh well, but let me get off of here. Yeah, let me take my ass to bed because yeah, I worked last night, so I just got home. Um, yeah, but let me get out of here. What the hell was that? Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. A light came on. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway. Let me get out of here. And I'm tired, y'all. And I might be live later tonight. Who knows? Anyway, let me get out of here. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.